What up, YouTube? This is your boy K Dre. We're making another reaction. This one is CoryxKenshin just outsold your favorite rapper, and it's not even music. So check out this dude's channel. I have it in the link, but he makes some dope, dope takes over like cultural stuff. And yeah, I make reactions and dope takes as well over cultural stuff and music reactions and stuff like that. That's how I first started. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get straight to it.
Samurai, stand up! I literally haven't said that in like almost 2 years.
CoryxKenshin is stomping on most rappers' first week sales while breaking US sales records. And if you've seen the trailer for Monsters We Make, then you understand why.
I mean, dog, when he first advertised this as a trailer on his channel and he first came back, man, it was number one, very hype as hell. Number two, it looked good. It looks like he's someone who puts time into it, right? So it wasn't like something it was just like, all right, I'm just gonna throw something quick, and that took 6 months. Like, he literally took a long time developing this and like some thought process, even breaking it down after he came back, or just behind the scenes of what his mind was at creating this.
Of course, Cory is a huge YouTuber with over 23 million subs. And just as much love as he gets for his content, at this point, bro is known for really going ghost and disappearing from YouTube for very long periods of time. But when he pops back up, his videos always do crazy numbers. And that was the exact case back in December last year. After being gone since June 2023, Cory randomly popped out with this crazy trailer for his new manga.
Ooh, okay. Them sound effects still crazy too. Favorite move right there.
And it's actually insane that his announcement video did 16 million views after him being missing in action for that long. But that really speaks to the loyalty and love that Cory gets from his community. The animation is still so clean. And the response to that trailer was overwhelmingly positive, with fans hyped about the Japanese art style, excited for a new story and concept from a creator that they love, and really wanting to know more about the project, with some even seriously dissecting the trailer scene by scene.
Oh yeah.
Do you see the future? He did see the future.
The animation style is fire, I cannot lie. Okay, he can predict the moves. He got like the foresight. Okay.
Bro, look, I'm gonna say this too. I mean, when you got an incredible community that you've been spending time building, and like, of course, the gaming is his passion, right? Like, you know, the gaming content is one of his passions, and he's forever. He even says he's not going to stop like editing. He's not going to find no one to edit his videos. He loves doing that. But I think he's a part of his life where he does want to like work on other things and challenge himself. And he said that plenty of times through his videos throughout his lifetime of the channel, is that, you know, thought about maybe going back to school to, you know, get more learning, more maybe go just do some things like taking classes, which he did, to learn a different language. And like, you know, like, we all are human beings, so we're gonna want to expand and like and grow and like challenge ourselves. So it's just cool to see him have that idea and then take it and bring it to life.
This guy, he started dissecting things.
We see our second hero, Jaquavius, looking over this cyberpunk-like city. You can see the city's name in the corner, New Eden, along with the I Love Any sign. The building that's towering over all of them has a logo for a company called Sonata, so that might be the name of the company that has the most power in the city. You can see on this monitor that there's this news broadcast going with a girl missing named Nala Maddox. And from that sign at the bottom with the...
Like, I put so many Easter eggs and stuff, and I'm like, nah, I don't think anybody's gonna really like read and like, bro, he's in it.
And off the hype of the trailer, CoryxKenshin fans really supported the project, driving the sales of the first issue through the roof, and showing that a different kind of passion project from a YouTuber could be a huge success. But I'm Jew, welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
If y'all gonna do that for him, yeah, please do it for me too. You know what I'm saying? Just hit the like button. You don't even have to hit the subscribe button. But if you hit the subscribe button, guarantee you're gonna get some dope reactions. And also, you got any reaction recommendation, let me know, and I'll do. But only if you hit the subscribe button. All right, let's go.
God willing, Monsters We Make makes it to that anime stage, I want Monsters We Make to have the most peak fighting sequences, scenes, all of that. I want Monsters We Make to be known as one of the greatest action animes of all time. Ever since I was a child, I've been making up original fight choreographies in my head. Ever since watching Goku versus Cell in the Cell games, my life changed. Like, my life changed before that. I think my life really first changed seeing Goku go Super Saiyan for the first time. I just want to make something that if you like horror and if you like action, you need to watch/read Monsters We Make.
Just like Corey, I've been a huge fan of anime as far back as I can remember. And actually, one of my favorite videos I've ever made for this channel was talking about anime's effect on the Black community. If you were Black and you watched anime growing up, you were bullied, beat up, and rejected by the Black community, according to this tweet. And this tweet started a whole debate on X about if people were bullied or not, and when exactly being an anime fan became acceptable in the Black community.
I mean, it was kind of like a low-key underground thing. You didn't really, like, say it. I mean, everybody would accept the Dragon Ball Z as long as you wasn't like geeking out and going crazy with it. But you know, Dragon Ball Z was one of those things where like, all right, yeah, you know, if everybody from the hood watched that, you know what I'm saying, or just in general Black communities. But if they talk about any animes outside of that that's not really kind of known and you have to be super geeked out, underground-ish, then yeah, maybe you get looked at weird.
Which we'll get into a little bit later in this video. It's a really dope video with an important conversation, so make sure you check it out and show some love. But as a longtime anime fan, I really love seeing a new story, vision, and creativity from a content creator like Corey. You can really see that he's passionate about the project, and it's not just another bullshit YouTuber product or cash grab, but instead it's really something that he poured his heart, soul, and energy into, which speaks a lot to his dedication.
I don't know about cash grab with that, you know, like, that was kind of a little diss, but you know, everyone has their own opinions.
For the project,
I want this manga to have a story that is rich, that is original as it can be, that is thought-provoking, and that is positive more than anything. Story to me is the skeleton. You can have the rawest action scenes, you can have the most fire visuals. If you have all of those things and your story is trash, all of that stuff is ancillary compared to the story.
And I think because you can really see the love, dedication, and passion that Corey has for the project when he talks about it, it's easy for fans of Corey's or anime lovers to support the first issue the way they did, and man, did they. The first issue of Monsters We Make sold over 200,000 physical copies in its first week, becoming one of the fastest selling independently published manga in the US. And that's a huge deal. I mean, it would be a huge accomplishment for any company to have sales like that. But this was Corey's baby.
They said 200K. That's a success right there. Y'all know what artists, rap artists, if you sell 100K in like solid CDs, that was considered success. Nowadays, because you got streaming and now that's where it's heading at, you gotta get like 5 billion listens. You know, listens to equate to that. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. So it's cool to see that like physical copy wise that CoryxKenshin is selling those mangas like that. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope. I don't think we really fully understand it because we're so used to digital assets, right? He's selling physical assets that people, they got a teaser. He did a couple of videos kind of breaking down the story and where people can probably go and read up on it, you know, kind of get like I think he allowed people to kind of get like a quick read of like maybe a few pages before they buy it or something, just so you can get an idea, because he really want people to give it a try. But to sell that, a physical copy, and do 200K sales in the first week is unbelievable. It's amazing.
a part in every stage of the process from cradle to grave, from the concept design to putting the team together and making the vision become reality. And we know how hard animators and manga illustrators work, so shouts out to them.
And listen, Monsters We Make, the manga that I am creating with a team, dozens of people, including the people over at Line Studios who created the trailer, the new manga that comes out today. I wanted a team guys to see what I see. I can already see the characters moving.
Oh, it's so cool. That is so cool.
And again, as an anime fan, I really love Cory's thought process and where he was coming from with the project, saying, my hope is that my main character, Jabari, can be to people what Goku was to me growing up. This experience, while a ton of work, has been incredibly fun and fulfilling. I think everybody that ever watched Dragon Ball Z remembers how iconic it was the first time Goku went Super Saiyan, and that shit changed a lot of people forever. So I definitely feel where he's coming from. But back to the sales, keep in mind that this is just the first week, and I doubt Cory has any problem producing future issues at this point, which when he announced the whole manga, he seemed pretty hesitant about.
The ultimate goal for Monsters We Make is to get it to a studio. I can't just walk up to Mappa and be like, yo, I got this Monsters We Make. I need y'all to make a season out of this. Like, they're gonna need some logistics. How many did you sell? How many volumes do you got? You know, what's the story? All of that. Like, I gotta come correct.
I just can't overstate how dope it is seeing real creatives from the culture break barriers and expand way beyond what's expected of them. This definitely reminds me of Metro Boomin's comic that he dropped last year, which definitely gives more of a traditional comic feel, but with just as dope of a concept. And now that I'm thinking about it, shame on me, because when the trailer dropped, I didn't go purchase the manga. So that was definitely a failure on my part, which I'm about to correct right now.
I mean, yeah, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I just, I don't have the funds like that. You know what I'm saying? A brother trying to make it work, but, you know, I'm definitely gonna have to buy me one of them copies, though, for sure. And when he starts the animation series, which is probably going to be a year or so in the making, you know what I'm saying? It usually takes time before the animation series comes out before the manga. But yeah, I always try to, the same thing, you know, when it comes to Black creators and just when they're actually putting work into some actors, actresses, people, entrepreneurs, you know, it's like, try to remind myself like, yo, invest into them in some aspect because you know, they one of me, and you know, you want to see those people in those markets that are not in there as much to try to support them to pave the way for new up and coming people who inspire in some aspects. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. He's adding to the cart. Shout out to you, man. You bought the shit. Yo, if y'all enjoyed, man, give it a thumbs up. And also go check out his channel. He makes some dope stuff. I have the link in the description. See y'all in the next one. Peace.